Speaking of gnomes.
Speaking of gnomes, hello
We get to the end game.
and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining our community, we have open slots available in the Tuesday early game. We need to fill between 2 and 3 of those seats. So if you are interested, be sure to reach out and let me know. As well as nobody else as of yet. But we may be getting a new open seat available in our Epic campaign, the level 20 plus one for the Friday night. If one of our players gets a promotion at work, that is. So, hope they get it, but also, we'll see. Without further ado, go ahead and give us that recap, Capriccio.
Last session we resumed our incursion through Trent's estate after defeating a couple of Volstruckers. Turns out that, probably as expected, the inside of his estate is littered with traps, one of which Argon had the honor of triggering, which caused a bit of a delay as it was teleported away into a pit full of zombies. But we managed to get him out of there and continue through it's like a mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so got him out of there, continue through the mansion. We headed upstairs where we found a sort of terrace / hallway place where there were a few statues, which we found out resembled heroes from the past. They had certain abilities which apparently Trent was studying. Turns out that, and of course I predicted this, they acted as a sort of trap as well, where they could animate and use those abilities against us. But right before that, we found a cursed axe, a sentient axe, which of course Roskar got his hands on. And even though he resisted at first, he was eventually possessed. Well, not really possessed, but he was controlled by said axe into trying to kill us all, although we were able to stop that. We proceeded further into a tower, inside of which we seem to have discovered some sort of really creepy creature. I don't think we've encountered before, at least some of us haven't. And that's where we left off.
Alrighty. So, as Fordrum is staring down, you see inside of this basket the visage of a very elderly, frail-looking man, but too small to be, well, the person you are hunting right now. Michelle Visage? I don't even know who that is.
That's unfortunate.
You see this energy of necrotic essence dripping down over on top of it, and a barrier of magic protecting this little basin that it resides in. Zuazar at the other side of the room, and your allies still locked off from all of you, but called for assistance. This is where we begin.
And just for a refresher, what is the magic that's on the door protecting it again? It was like an...
It was a glyph with necrotic energy in it.
Right. Zurzar, come look at this thing. This is like a little person in a bubble.
Capriccio, that's all you to control Zurazar while he's not here. He said he'll be here late.
Yeah. I'm not gonna roleplay for him.
Yes. A thing.
What do we do about this? Hey, Argon? There's a little person in a jar in here, and it looks like his life is being sucked from him. But the door has a necrotic thing still.
Yeah. A little person in a jar?
Yeah, it's like a baby, kind of.
He's got a baby in a jar?
Well, that's probably the best explanation I could give.
It rolls over and you see this huge bulbous protrusion outside of its head that looks malformed and bloated with this necrotic energy dripping down on top of it.
Ugh, it's like malformed and there's like a thing growing out of its head. And there's necrotic energy dripping out of it, on it.
Well, that's not good.
Right? Yep, I feel that. That's...
Do you
Can
see
I
any-
see, is there like a spigot on top of it that's dripping this necrotic energy?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh no. Okay. 6.
You see the bar, and you see the dripping, and you see the bar moves up towards the ceiling with strange bullshit above you. You don't know what any of this shit is.
Yeah. There's like strange contraption.
Do you see any way to disable the door from that side?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me look at that.
Are there any runes or anything?
A button that says to disable, press here.
I start looking for that.
Investigation. Zurazar will help you.
Oh, good. So then
14.
14.
You don't find the button that Braska had outlined for you.
Oh.
However, you do notice that this glyph here is it seems to be around the same power level as a glyph of warding, which you know how to deal with those.
Yeah. All right. I think it's like a glyph of warding. I'm gonna try and dispel it.
Okay.
But
what
everything in here has been much more powerful than normal. So I'll cast a spell magic on it, but I'm gonna use a 4th level spell.
Okay. At a 4th level spell, you watch as the glyph flickers and then disappears.
I think the door works now. I'm gonna go over, try and open it, and if it doesn't open, I'll ask Zurazar to pick it.
It does appear to be locked.
Fuck. This thing's locked.
I got it.
Wait, wouldn't there the lock be on that side?
I take up another corpse and just smash it into the door, trying to open it that way.
Athletics check, Brosco.
Corpses make terrible hammers, Braska.
Hammer.
Not the
makes
way
it-
I use them.
19, yeah, that's not enough to break the door.
Ah, damn.
Hang on. If the lock's on this side, I actually turn the knob in the little locky part.
Clunk.
Click.
Yep.
Got it. Then I'll open it. Damn.
So, peering
Come check
inside
this
the
out.
room, Zurazar will point out, avoid that carpet. It's definitely enchanted.
Oh. Good enchanted or bad enchanted?
Has there been any kind in here except bad?
All right, where's the necro baby? Because I'm afraid the Brosk is going to answer that Gabagool wasn't bad. So
Come here and look, but don't step on the carpet.
All of you are athletic enough to jump over the carpet without touching it. So, you get over towards the cauldron. And Argon, you having more of an understanding of everything that you've learned thanks to Miriam and the academy and all of that, I need you to roll me an Arcana check.
$36.
Go.
Let's go, Argon! You've been on a roll for 2 sessions.
I brought my A game to Trent's house.
You've been saving all the good rolls for the finale.
Yep, it's all for Trent.
Show off.
We got to show up these community college graduates that what happens when you go to a top tier university.
Hey, we're not gonna shit talk community colleges, okay?
I'm not. I can't. I never even went to college,
Me neither.
so I have less education than a community college graduate.
But
so.
Community is one of my favorite TV shows of all time, so we're gonna respect. Anyways, 36. The way it looks, it would appear that necrotic energy is being filtered in and dripped slowly. Like there's a source of magic somewhere that is being pulled from and fixated on top of this thing in there. Looking at it, it's definitely originally humanoid, at least as its base construct, but also knowing that Trent had his hand in experimentations of creation of various types of creatures and entities, you know that its base outline might not be what it currently is anymore. Based off of all of the information you've obtained, it looks like he is trying to create his own necrotic god baby of some variety. And when you realize that, you look at the face of the creature, the parts of it that isn't malformed. And it seems too intelligent. And it looks too much like a young version of Trent.
He's trying to grow himself a god body. A god bod.
Huh. But I'm over
Ugh.
here.
Not a dad bod. Broska doesn't have a dad bod. Broska's probably ripped.
And the formal name, instead of God Baby, as I've been calling them, Atropol.
Atropol.
Yeah.
So it's an Atropol. I remember Marion talking about trying to kill one of these, right? Or did kill one of these?
Did. That is when he found out he has that special power.
Right.
So, if we were to break down this contraption, are we freeing something horrible or are we freeing something innocent?
Well, it's a necrotic one. Probably isn't a good sign.
Does
Do
it
I
look
know
like a good
enough-
bow?
What?
No, you go ahead. You had a real
Oh.
thing.
Do I know enough to know whether these things are evil or good, or is it like people? It just depends upon the Atropol.
So, firstly and foremost, when it comes to gods in general, they're all across the spectrum, as diverse as a person can be. However, usually they're fixated on one aspect of that for themselves. Secondly, because your Arcana was a 36, necromancy is utilized in the transference of life. Sometimes death to life, life to death, or transference of aspects to a different thing. Does not equate to this is something that's domain is undead or necrotic, though Trent. So, yeah.
Right.
I'm just making sure that part of it is understood. Your character definitely knows. And considering that this is in infancy, the only way to really know is to communicate with it somehow.
I don't want to talk to the necro baby.
That's fair.
Farouk gets his sword ready.
Does he even know how to talk?
I don't know.
Well, here,
Is
let
it-
me.
Does it seem like it's noticed us?
Oh, yeah, it seems far too intelligent for how small it is.
Who are you? Doesn't answer.
It turns and looks at you. And tilts its head to one side.
Can we insight this baby?
Yes, you can.
Does it look like a good baby or a bad baby?
Insight.
Oh.
Because to be fair, all babies are ugly as shit.
That's true.
Anybody who says otherwise is a fucking liar. Your baby is ugly. It's hideous when it's first born.
My God.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No. Newborns are hideous.
Unless you're the parent, it doesn't look that. It looks squishy.
Yeah, but you got a chemical reason for that. You know,
Yeah.
that's
You do.
19, Fortrum. The way it's moving its fingers on its one hand, it looks like it's trying to convey a message. What languages do you speak again?
Elvish and Dwarvish in common.
Okay. It seems like it's trying to non-verbally communicate with you.
What's it saying? It's doing hand signs.
Argon. It looks. You look down and you can recognize that it is using, in part, giant sign language
Oh,
to communicate. Magic prevents me from reaching you or your mind. You are new, not like the other.
Ask it if it wishes us harm.
But you can ask it. It just can't talk to us. I
Are you
think it
planning
can
on
hear
harming
us.
us?
I don't know what you are.
I'm Broska.
I'm Fordrum. After I hear Broska say that.
I don't really think that's narrowing it down for him.
Trust
I'm a
me,
dwar-
there's one of me, and that's it.
Fordrum. Braska. The other one has said your name.
Yeah, he would.
What do you think
The other
about the
one's
other
trying to
one?
The other one feeds me. Something foul, but sustaining. The other
get it.
one keeps me here. I feel strange. I feel foreign.
That makes sense. I doubt you're native to this plane.
All right. So, do we break it out, feed it something delicious, and make it comfortable and less horrifying than it is and see if it responds positively?
Why would we
Depends on-
do that?
Depends on if he promises not to kill us,
Oh,
or at least try.
fair. Can you tell him that? I appreciate my theory, and why to do that is just because if it's a baby and it doesn't deserve this treatment.
That thing does not look natural at all.
Hmm.
What is natural?
You speak giant? I say to Capriccio.
I don't know.
Oh, he asked what natural it means.
Of nature.
What is nature?
Yeah, it's doing that thing kids do where they just keep on asking like, what is that? Why? And just what is
Okay.
nature?
The other one never answers my questions.
Yeah, he says Trent's a dick about it.
No surprise there.
I don't know that this thing's truly a baby, Fordrum. Not in that sense of the word. It's not like it's a.
Oh, we could ask, are you young or old?
Are you asking me how long I've existed?
Yes. Much or not much?
There have been many moon cycles I have seen from the window. I have seen the 3 moons come and go.
I'm sorry, did he just say 3 moons?
Yeah.
So he's young. That sounds more like baby to me.
Well, how often do 3 moons come around since there's only 2?
Who here is proficient in religion?
I am.
Roll it. 10. Yep, beats you. Anyone here happen to be a follower or worshiper of the Moonweaver?
Miriam was.
Oh, the moon once.
You've been to the moon once? That's right.
I was to the moon once.
Yeah, I remember. It was a good time. You got a rock.
I did. Chased a cult of moon people for a while. The spell that's feeding it, is there any ties to like the shadow weave that was being used in the basement?
The magic dripping down into it seems to be the same variety of magic. But, like, it's carrying something with it. The Shadow Weave is utilizing something to fill and nurture this thing.
How high up is the ceiling from here? And is the ceiling wood or is it cement?
Stone, about 10 feet above your head.
So where do the tubes go? Do they go like into the wall or do they go into the ceiling?
They are
Or
attached
they're-
to the mechanism that it is inside of, and then you see that there's a handful of other smaller contraptions around it, magical sigils and various gems. But they're not attached to anything other than the stand on the floor.
So I guess these other sigils are pulling something from somewhere. Is there any correlation to or runes on any of those gems or things?
Oh, there's a lot of different runes and things around it.
Look, there's like stuff written all over this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a spell feeding him energy. The odds are it's life force of some form or another. It's funneling it in from somewhere, either from the trap on the main floor or somewhere else that he's done this before.
One of the trees, perhaps?
Could be.
What is feeding me feels weak and unaware.
Might be the same tree that used to be in the forest that, whatever the forest was, or the Ashkeeper Peaks one. The one that was being reborn. But he since has gone back to it, possibly.
I mean, he could be feeding it from a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I noticed that there's a bunch of open pipes just sitting overhead. What would happen if we just broke those?
I have no way of knowing.
The magic would filter out at an uncontrolled rate. It would filter throughout your area and throughout me, temporarily giving me more strength than I have, making me feel different, but also flooding your world with energy that may corrupt and kill you. You have a very slim chance of survival. Do you wish to survive?
Ideally.
Interesting.
Do you? Ask him if he does.
I can understand what you are saying. Your
He says he
lips are
understands you.
easily read and comprehended in my mind.
Duh.
Sorry. No offense. I just wondered if you did, or if this feels like a prison to you.
I don't know what a prison is. This is what I know.
It's a holding container for an individual who doesn't get to experience life like others.
But it's typically because they like broke rules and stuff.
And yeah, frequently you get put in it if you've done things bad.
There's more to experience. Like what?
You tried food?
Oh my.
Sunshine?
Why did you have to put the dwarf in the flask right in front of us?
Hey now, I'm not in a flask. Oh, I mean...
You're also
I don't
not
look
currently
like
a dwarf.
dwarf currently, but, I identify as one.
I want to know what more things are. I feel like there's many things I don't know. And most of you could not teach me very much.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot.
Organ. Is there any way that this creature can be uncorrupted?
You're dealing with gods at this point, which is generally outside my scope of practice. I've tried to avoid gods as much as possible. I know some about them more because one of my colleagues has ran into it than I've ever even studied it.
I vote we free him from Chen's influence and do our own corruption with blackjack and hookers.
I don't know that we have time for blackjack and hookers.
Oh, not now, but like later, after,
Is that what I am? A god?
From my understanding, you're a piece of something.
You're a could be a god.
And what is the purpose of a god?
Now we're getting to philosophical territory.
Fortune, what's the purpose of a god?
Well, they have different domains that they live and work through. Some create art, some create people, some create, well, nature. Unfortunately, that needs to be explained better, but nature. Some manage the souls of the lost and the dead. Some sow chaos and strife. Some thrive on war. Some promote love and beauty and health. All of them have different aspects that they embellish for the living on the world outside.
So basically, you find something you like to do and you do a shitload of it?
And they are frequently worshipped by people who want those things in their life.
I'm gonna do a real dumb right now. What are you called?
The other one calls me son.
Okay, Argan, Miriam would have told you what eyes referred to him as.
What did I refer to him as?
Eyes referred to himself as Trent's son.
Oh. He certainly has a lot of kids.
Well, we're still in this one.
Could we use the word freeing just for aesthetic purposes?
And monetization purposes.
And monetization.
Would it even survive outside of this container?
Would we survive
what we
with it
haven't argued
outside of
for.
this container?
I survive so long as there's food for me to absorb. This food is foul. It tastes wrong. A different source could free me of that. I wonder what other magic tastes like.
See, I'm not excited about letting loose something that wants to eat magic. Guys and girls get some core tenets of me.
Well, we have 5 more statues full of magic. We could feed it, possibly.
There's a whole building full of magical shit to eat. Canonically, this is just Gale, by the way, everybody. It's no.
Oh, good. Can I just cut his hand off and move on then? I don't know. What do you guys want to do here?
I mean,
I don't think that thing should be loose or exist.
you know, another answer is that if it were to be banished, or if it could be banished, it would return to wherever it's from.
Why not just get rid of it?
Come on, you know you can have fun with a baby.
Not that baby.
This isn't very like you. You're usually much more on board for my bullshit.
I'm turning my head away from it so it can't see me. I at the very least say we leave it here. I'm fine with Capriccio's darker plan. I don't know
Darker
what this
plan?
thing is. I'm sorry, not plan, but thought.
Why darker? Have you seen that thing?
Well, yes, I'm agreeing with you. Sorry, so didn't mean darker to trigger something. I'm fine with killing it. I'm fine with leaving it here. I don't know that I want to be involved. I don't know that it's worth the risk to free it. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it can do. It talked about being able to touch our minds when it's free. We saw how that went about 5 minutes ago with an axe.
That ended all right. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Really
For a
want?
minute there, I wanted to kill you, so no, I don't think it's good.
Do we really want the god baby to get a hold of Braska?
Hey,
I'm assuming you're all facing away while you have this conversation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
We've all turned our back on.
Making sure.
Hey, if we free you, you're not going to betray us or anything, right?
Keep introducing concepts, man.
Betray you. I know this word. Betrayal.
Oh, see, he knows that one.
Freeing me, as in releasing me from this prison.
Correct.
I do not find the need to betray you.
He says he's good.
Ask him how he feels about his dad.
Oh. How do you feel about Trent? The other.
Is that
The one who
its
focused.
name?
Yeah.
I do not.
Says he doesn't care.
But if it has kept me away from my purpose, it should be punished.
Okay, so he says he doesn't care, but also maybe fuck him.
Argan, you can read.
Oh man, I'm fighting instincts here. What if we had a pet atropole, guys?
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Huddle up conversation, cause we don't want him to know what we're thinking.
Okay.
My dragon will keep him busy.
So, if we were to release it, I could create an aura that would provide some life energy. Probably, maybe enough to sustain him. Then, we could figure out what food or things he needs, then send him away to wherever
Absolutely
he's
not.
supposed to be or supposed to be from. That's only one plan. What else would we do? We could also just walk away and say we'll be back. Or we won't.
Well, I have a suspicion that Trent uses it to grow his own power, so if we destroy it, that should weaken Trent.
Or if we just take it away.
To do what?
To be our fun little buddy.
No.
You're still the main fun little buddy. I'm just we can have more than one.
Capricio's
Not that.
jealous.
That's it. that's the plot twist. It's not about nature. I'm just jealous.
Joey, when we're in this presence, how does it feel to us?
Are you asking for a vibe check?
I guess more in the sense that even just looking at this thing scream, like, you know, when you're looking at like a dragon, your body reacts.
Oh. So a vibe check.
Okay, sorry, we don't have that in Sunday.
Yeah. So vibe checks are rarely used when people are trying to achieve something different. So let me open up your character sheet. You are going to have to make 3 checks, and we take the average between the 3.
Okay.
Primary one is going to be insight. Go ahead and roll an insight.
Okay.
Next
Nice.
one is perception. Last one is survival.
I'm really good at that.
I think that's an average of 22 or 23.
22.
We love 22.
Nope, we round up. It's 23.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
This thing does not give off a dominating presence like a dragon would. That does not equate to it not being dangerous. The danger from this thing is it does not actively have connections with anything. You are fully aware that love is necessary for something to grow and be good. If something is never given love, it will never strive to be good. And you're also fully aware, living where you live, that evil gods are very terrifying and spiteful. Since your entire side of your continent is fucked because of them. And it will be for as long as you know. Unless Arkin can fix the problem, of course. It's dangerous. Incredibly so. But it doesn't give you any feelings of immediate hostility or threat. But it certainly has the capacity for it.
I have a proposition for the group. I would like to free this creature and take it under my wing.
Why?
I believe that with the right influence, perhaps this creature can one day restore the Blight Shore from its wounds of the Great War.
I mean, that's
And
basically
only
what-
creatures exposed to a caring soul can be compassionate.
Don't take this the wrong way, Farouk. That was really fucking stupid.
Oh, don't worry. He just says that all the time. And a lot of people.
I don't. Even if it was powerful enough to do that, if it got to be powerful enough that it could do that, the other gods would pull it back behind the gate and it would never get to do it.
Actually, that's actually a question, Joey. Given from where I am, and the events that happened in the last 100 years, the gods can't just pull something through the divine gate, can they?
No, it has to be sent back.
Yeah.
The gods don't possess that power anymore. Which would mean this would be, if matured, the most powerful entity on your plane of existence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't like that concept.
I don't mind.
What? What would be bad with a god baby raised by a disciple of an ancient dragon?
Everything.
Oh, see, I was thinking that we would raise it, and so then it would be our buddy. But right.
Yeah, I have
See?
enough irons in the fire. I don't need to be trying to raise a god baby after this too.
Fair.
I don't know after this.
Don't take this the wrong way, Braska. But I do not want you teaching a god baby right from wrong. I love you, Braska. You are one of my dearest friends in the world.
Thank
But-
you.
You teaching it what is fun and entertaining is a terrifying concept.
What about me make... Oh, wait, no, I thought about it. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I don't like that he just did that.
If it helps, I'd probably just bug Fordham to help me with that part.
So,
My mom could raise it.
Oh, see, that would work out super well, actually.
Yeah, that'd be the problem. She would be really upset with us.
But it's a baby.
No, I get
How
exactly.
do you get
how
mad at the face like,
manipulation
oh, I
of my
forgot
mom
about
would
his
go.
face. Oh,
I know, and it's we would be in so much trouble. Now I'm concerned about what I'm more afraid of, this thing or my mom.
but how bad would she be if she found out we killed a baby?
Capriccio, it seems to be trying to signal something behind you all.
Trying to say something.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
You turn and you look over, and it re-signs. He's awakening.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
he's awakening.
Sorry, it's awakening.
Oh, it's awakening.
Where? What?
Not
The baby's awakening?
Not far. It's beneath us.
Something beneath us.
Ask it what the rug does.
What rug do?
The rug. Which object is that?
The big square-ish thing over there on the floor.
One night, a man tried attacking it. It did not react to him. The man stepped on the corner of the rug. It smothered him for just a few seconds. But when it pulled away, there was only bones remaining.
Oh, it ate a guy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
bad.
Important safety tip. Stay off of the rug. Like, we knew it, but...
I'm gonna pull a scroll out of my bag
Yeah?
because I don't want to burn a spell slot. I'm gonna use a scroll of sending,
Mm.
and I'm gonna send to Miriam, since he's right here and can answer. We have found an Atropol, currently trapped by Trent and looks like him. How bad is this?
Here's the question.
Right now, you're in
As
the
the
middle
bull-
of seeing an iron fucking golem.
And we're inside the Bullshucker compound. Does
Yep.
sending get there?
Good question. Roll a d20. Don't roll a 1.
10.
That was close. Yeah, it gets there. You can
You get 25
Iron-
words.
Miriam can reply.
Thankfully, when the Iron Golem showed up, we took care of it pretty fast, actually.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Great start.
Kill the thing. It has the power of a god. Why does Trent have one? fuck shit.
Miriam appears to be in the middle of combat. He did pass along the information to kill it. It has the power of a god.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I love being right all the time.
I mean, technically, if Miriam was there, he'd want to study it. He could control that thing, but
Yeah.
he can't right now.
Yeah, that further slants me to the kill it side of the equation. But we need to make a decision one way or the other.
I think the best decision would probably be to leave it, because apparently Trent's manifesting downstairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is maybe we say we need to go deal with it. We'll be back and then see if we come back.
Yeah, that's actually looking like it's probably the
I
best
like the
call.
non-committal answer. And if worst case scenario, we have to come back in here, we know where it is.
Okay. That's better answer than freeing it. Before we leave, I want to make a quick check of the spells. And is there any indication that this is somehow aligned with Trent and his phylacteries?
Go ahead and roll me another Arcana check.
I'm using an advantage. $27.
Not bad. The phylacteries are usually things attached to the individual's home or upbringing or something close or connected to them. From all of your research and all of your study, you can't really place that there's any strong connection. By the sounds of it, Trent treats this thing standoffish, and this thing views Trent as nothing until you all informed it that it was imprisoned.
All right, I'm okay with the leaving it till later thing for now.
So we should tell it we need to go deal with it, and we'll come back for you after.
I have a concern with that idea.
Yeah.
If it's Trent that's keeping it imprisoned, what happens when Trent is defeated?
Depends if whether or not these are permanent effects, circles. If they're
We're
Okay.
right back to
nothing.
this equation of what to do with it.
Argan, because you rolled so high on your initial investigation of what's going on here, this is perpetual. It would have to be attached specifically to Trent's existence, which, when he was defeated, would have caused it to break free originally.
So it persisted through his original destruction, so it will persist through his next. At least until we destroy phylacteries. Then maybe, in theory, but... So it won't be immediate. It won't immediately break out after we kill Trent.
Besides, I get the feeling the kid likes us now.
Don't think that... All right, yeah. All right. Are we leaving, or Capriccio, you the only one so far that has voiced that you are not okay with leaving this till later?
Capriccio? Hello? Capriccio? I think they literally just AFK'd.
Pugman.
Fairy. Thank you.
I literally just did yes. Sorry.
What'd you say?
What did you say, Arden?
Okay.
Yeah, I just came back.
So I don't know what you didn't hear. So it will not break free with Trent's death because it didn't break free with the last one. So there's no concern that the death of Trent will free this.
Okay.
So right now, you're the only one who's voiced against waiting to deal with this until after Trent. Is that enough to assuage that, or do we still need to have conversation about what to do now?
I'm ready to keep moving, but like I
Okay.
said, if this thing powers Trent, destroying it might weaken him.
It's certainly a fair point as well. But I don't think we have time that we're going to need to get consensus to kill this thing, because I don't think, while I'm willing to jump on that bandwagon, Capriccio, I don't think that others in the group are quite so ready to go down that road.
Can we deduce if it does power him easily, or is that a difficult thing, Arden?
I mean, that would have been the
Determine
check
if
for the apparatus.
one of these things in this apparatus feeds opposed to sucks.
Can I determine that at all?
It might be a source of power that he can draw upon someplace else, but by the sounds of it, he's not drawing upon it. He's feeding it.
At this point, I think he's still growing it, not using it for anything.
Backup body number 3.
A backup body number 3, or he's going to try and raise it to be something for him later.
Got it.
I don't think it's a battery, at least not currently.
I still have concerns, but it sounds like we're running out of time, so we should move.
All right. So now we got to figure out how to get downstairs, because we haven't found a basement.
So we don't think it's just on the lower floor? Like we
I don't
can't
know.
just fly through the opening?
Well, there was the other doorway on the lower floor that we didn't go down.
Oh, you're right. There's a part of the main floor we haven't explored yet. All right.
So let's hurry down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragonfly us down through the skylight.
Butterfly in the sky.
I can go twice as high.
So, are you saying anything to it, or are you just leaving?
I just turn to it and say, we'll be back. We're going to go tend to it.
If
Be
you
safe.
plan on killing it, it still has guards patrolling, waiting. Its powerful magics it protects. The guards are set to respond and appear when they are interacted with. Those guards, I feel them with and near it currently.
Got more sentinels, great.
Well, you guys haven't even fought any of them yet. You've been wondering where they are.
Is it one floor down or 2 in a basement?
It is lower than the other stone that is shaped and worked.
He's down in some basement, below stone that's been shaped and worked.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right.
We'll be back. Thank you.
Fordrum, deception or persuasion? For the
Oh.
we'll be back. Which one are you rolling?
I mean, it's Fordrum. He feels like it's not deception ever. It's persuasion.
Go right ahead. Roll a persuasion
It's
check.
honesty.
Well, we're coming back one way or the other.
16.
It'll sign and gesture again.
What do you say, Bruska?
You all are kinder than it. I like that.
He likes us.
Then it signs again, Argon. No, I like that. The gesture.
Oh
He
no,
likes-
he just likes that we're nice.
I don't
Yeah.
feel towards you.
Ah, we'll get him.
Before we go, I would like to try something.
Oh God.
We like trying.
I would like to attempt to put a first level spell slot so he can eat good food.
What spell?
Let's just use Hunter's Mark because that lets me direct magic towards something through something.
Yeah, but all right. What school is Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark is divination.
Okay. You cast the spell at it.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how magic works, so he figures, hey, I'll just push magic.
All right. He'll absorb the magic, feeling it, and feeling a little strange. Curious. Is that what other magic tastes like?
Because of the school of divination.
Yes, I feel that. That is refreshing. I feel like I see more. I want more of that.
Well, hopefully when we get back, we'll have the magic to spare.
It doesn't respond. It just seems to be in deep contemplation.
Gave the kid a lollipop. Let's go.
Yeah. Showed him what divination tastes like. So, everyone else. He warned you, of course, about the guards that are currently at where Trent is respawning. And how you can bring them forth. But if you so desire, we can just go back to the lower map and have you continue your investigation.
I must have missed the part about him telling us how we could bring them forth.
They are forced to appear. Oh, what he said was, they are forced to appear when magics Trent once protected are influenced.
Oh yeah, so if we free him.
Or anything else in this damn place.
I say we just go downstairs.
Alrighty. Everyone else cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I wait for whatever Capriccio says. He's right.
Good call.
Since we now know there are guards here, I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Ooh. All right, y'all are passing without any traces.
Woo!
Woo!
Are y'all stealthing?
Kind of a waste of a spell if we didn't.
Yeah.
True.
Well, it still makes it so you don't leave any trace.
And of course, we'll follow the same patterns that we learned before.
A little corpse here, a little corpse there.
Here, a corpse, there, a corpse, everywhere.
Everywhere a corpse.
Old
Old man
McCorpsey
Broska had a
farm.
corpse.
Go ahead, guys.
Several more.
Roll your stooth checks.
Ooh.
Braska.
Broska
plus
succeeds if everyone else fails.
That's a 21.
And my dragon got a 17.
21.
And then you gotta factor Zurazar into that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Let me open his.
He
sheet.
usually brings up the curve. Reliably so.
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Well,
Significant. 40.
Jesus.
That's still 90 with a natural 20.
So the group's average comes out to 29 when we round up.
Jesus.
Very stealthy.
Don't be
As you all are venturing down, back into the main foyer and over towards the large double set of doors. When you look at the doors, whoever's out in front, you can see that it has within inside of it some type of magical barrier attempting to stop your entry in. It resonates around the wooden structure of the doors themselves, and you can see that there's a glow emanating off of it. Some type of magical lock to keep the door shut.
Was it like that before?
It was, but you all kind of looked at it from afar. The other part was you didn't really sense anything behind that door when somebody inquired previously.
Mhm.
do you want me to try and dispel it, Argon?
If you want. Otherwise, I could try knock too.
Let's see if we can just dispel it first.
Okay.
That might kill two birds with one stone. So I'll try to dispel magic on it.
Okay. Roll me a charisma check.
Just a charisma. That's good.
You dispel it. Good job.
Was that an 8th level?
Nice.
No, it wasn't an 8th level, but it was definitely not a 3rd.
Good job, Fordro.
Good work.
And now, these
I'm
doors... these doors are not structured the same way as Trent's door upstairs. There's no lock on it, like a physical lock. Who's opening them? Put yourself in front.
Does it open inward or out?
Out towards you. It's a pull, not a push.
Do you guys want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Like I said, I just assumed it was going to be Braska.
All right, Braska. You
Yep.
open the door. Everybody position yourselves where you actually are in this hallway, please.
I'm beside the door, it looks like.
Keep in mind, I
Not
think...
in front of.
Okay. That is correct. That is where you were standing.
I am
Keep 'em-
on my dragon on the pillar.
Keep in mind, everybody, you have to be, be within a certain range of Farouk. I apologize for that. Pass without.
Like 30 feet.
I think it's 30 feet, yeah. So
Yeah.
Just want to
Yeah,
make...
it's 30
Okay, you guys are just barely there. I'm just... Make sure we stay,
I'm good on
So-
positioning.
Braska, you open the door towards you. And the only two people hit by this incredibly large flash of a beam of light is Braska and Farouk's dragon. Both of you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
We do love 22.
We don't love
We
5.
don't much care for 5.
As this loud flash occurs inside of the hallway, the two of your eyes, you kind of feel them burning from the intensity of this. But you manage to shield them long enough, Braska, that you don't feel any permanent damage. However, the Drake companion is now blind. It repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. And as soon as that happens, you all feel a shift in the air as magically being summoned forth are 3 of the guardians of Ikathon's estate. Let me get them positioned. 1, 2, 3.
I grabbed Braska's arm. Are you okay?
What? Yeah. Sorry, I blinked. I missed it.
Oh, good. I don't know if these guardians know about the floor in here, so maybe we work them into here.
It's Nightfall Striker. That's a name.
One there, and one there. And when we come back from our break, y'all are fighting them. We're back.
Yay!
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hello. We're back. Where last we left off, the party had spoken with the Atropole, a undead, perhaps god baby thing that Trent has been growing in his bedroom. After a short discussion with it, you all came to the realization you probably don't want to fuck with that, though some of you in the party really want to fuck with that just to see what happens. And others want to fucking kill that. Very large, diverse opinions. So, after that, you guys came downstairs looking for the way to get over towards Trent. And then you ran into 3 of his soldiers that just flashbanged all of you. Go ahead, guys, and roll me those initiatives. Flashbang.
Damn.
All right, let me read this.
I don't suppose these count as beasts.
No, they do not. And they don't have any bonuses to initiative. That's lame. Did I ever express how good of a job y'all did with not leaking any of the Dunamancy spells to the Empire? Y'all
Not
did a good
particularly.
job. Because I was definitely waiting for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Farouk, you are first.
We fought them in some form or another for very early.
Yeah, but you never leaked out the information of how to do Donomantic spells. Like, you haven't openly shared it with anybody other than Mirian.
Yeah, that's the only person I've ever taught any to.
Exactly. So, like, that's been what I've been looking for.
And
No.
everyone I used them on died.
True.
All right. Farouk is going to aim his, still atop his dragon. He's going to aim his longbow at the Hex Knight on the throne.
I need you to roll me a d6.
Oh. Oh no, it's got that thing. 1.
Okay, you successfully hit them.
Perfect. 9 piercing, 3 acid damage.
Alrighty, so that's a total of 12.
I'm going to mark him as my favored foe.
Favorite
I'm
foe.
going to take another shot at him.
Mark.
Oh, so close to a crit.
Roll me a d6.
2.
Okay. You hit him.
12 piercing, 1 acid, and an additional D8.
Come on, get that 8. 2.
It's only 2.
Alrighty, they take the attacks fairly well. All done?
I'm going to use my bonus action to use Nature's Veil and make myself invisible till the start of my next turn.
Perfect. Argon.
Oh, and because of that, my dragon automatically takes a dodge action,
Ooh, perfect.
which I guess technically that means he has to make another save for the blindness.
Yes, he does. Con save.
Con save. He's better at that. Natural 20.
He is no longer blinded by the light.
Perfect. All right, that's our turn.
Next up, we have Argon.
I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at the same one Farouk is attacking.
We're really close to one.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, look,
Oh yeah, there is one behind me.
Hi.
Yeah, well, I'll move after I attack one.
So you're attacking this one?
Yeah.
Okay. 19 will just barely hit. For 20 fire damage. All done?
Yeah, then I'm moving here. Actually, I'm moving here.
Fordrum.
I reach around the corner and just flick my hammer into and throw it into the one that is there.
Very well.
$26.
All right, 26 hits.
For 14.
14 damage. Nice.
17 misses.
Yes, it does.
And then I'll actually step across to there so that I can interpose myself in case the one with the pink dot tries to throw anything towards Ruska or Argon.
Alrighty. Capriccio.
Okay, I am going to fly up a little bit so that I'm about here, but 5 feet, 10 feet in the air.
Yep.
Let me do this. And then I am going to produce flame, this one, the blue one.
Go for it. $33 hits for 21 fire damage.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, next up, Zorazar.
Oh boy.
Wait, did we skip Braska?
No,
No,
Braska.
Braska's
No, he goes after.
Oh, goddamn, Braska rolled bad. All right, go
I
ahead.
did.
And I rolled bad.
It's
too.
all right, you still go before them.
Well, I'm going to be better suited for dealing this one, so let me do one of these. Way I'm flanking.
Keep in mind about
that
the
was complicated.
Hey, before you run there, keep in mind about the diagonals on the floor.
Diagonals on the floor.
Just keep in mind, every other square will send you down into the basement if you step on them in that room.
So, basically, this one.
No, in this room you have no idea about, but this room over here, you remember where I said if you step on
right.
them, you either summon something or you go? That's
Right.
every other square does one of those two things.
Where does it start?
The tiles in this room over here. The
No,
one
I
you
meant like
started
which tile does it start with?
Oh, this
That
one
way
over
I-
here, going diagonal.
Okay, so that
So it's
okay,
this one,
so-
this one, this square here, this square here, this square. Or sorry, you guys are kind of positioned wrongly because
Well,
I forgot to mention it before.
here. Let
but
me
it's
move
whatever.
myself back up here so I can be fair about this then, because I forgot about that.
Yeah. Because these two are flying over here. Capriccio is flying, so it's fine.
Oh, so technically
This
I
one,
can-
this one, this one, diagonal straight across.
Okay, so I wouldn't start the round here then. I would start it right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I pretty much stay on this row, then I'm good.
Yeah, like you could run through the Fordrum line.
Yep.
So do I need to be over one?
I'm gonna say that you guys are just being conscious about it, but keep in
Okay.
mind the floors are trapped.
Okay.
Okay, so can I would still have enough movement to get here then, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. Then I will stab.
20 hits.
Ooh, not bad. That is 35 points of damage.
Nice little chunk on him.
And then I'm going to, because I don't want to be in this room with him anymore, I'm going to bonus action dash. So Forge him was good. And right here is good, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Braska.
Actually, could I end my turn where Brosk is so that way he could maneuver to where I was before?
No, because he was there.
Ah, fair enough. Figured I'd ask. Trying to help you, Broska.
You're muted, Braska. You might still be muted.
How am I still muted?
Nope, now you're not.
Hey, you're not-
Okay. So I'm going to step into here,
Mm-hmm.
rage,
Yeah.
and I'm going to reckless.
All right, give me your reckless.
What?
Wait. Before you roll again, roll me a d6.
Wondering about that.
When you swing your Saku down at the individual, you watch as, out of some unseen instinct, they kind of just adjust themselves out of the way of the strike. Misses.
But I don't much care for that.
Roll me a d6. You strike another time at them, and they just duck underneath it way too quickly, like they knew the attack was coming.
Well,
You
no,
sure
that
you
rather
don't
grinds
care?
my gears. Saku, do the thing.
You have to say it.
Rally.
All right, go ahead. Oh, roll me a d6. Don't roll. Oh, just barely rolled low enough. You hit. 14 misses. Anybody else wish to make a weapon attack?
That's brutal. That's Oh wait, no, I got 3 now.
No. Plus I'm too
So
far away
it's
anyway.
brutal critical. So 10 more damage for brutal critical.
Fuck it, I'll take a shot at him.
Which one?
This guy.
All right, go ahead. You hit. Alrighty. All done?
Yep.
Next up. The Hex Knights are a go. You all watch as there's this little bit of strange magics encapsulating each of them. The one right here, Braska, shifts around to this side of the wall. And then grabs their hands, placing them together, and pushes downwards, speaking these very strange words of magic.
I can't see him, so I can't do anything about it.
Yep. Whoa.
Methinks that may have been the idea.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, where's the token thingy?
No.
There we go.
Oh
I
no.
wonder what spell that is.
You all watch as in the center of the floor, this skull appears. And then this tracing of magic goes around in a circle, and immediately a cylinder slams up all the way to the ceiling. I need each of you inside of that circle. Farouk, you're included. Braska, you are included. He's smarter than I am, so he would have positioned himself here to not be included. Each of you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm great with those.
Everybody in the cylinder?
Everybody in the circle.
Which is everybody.
Yeah.
Add
Oh,
3
boy.
if you're in my
Hey.
aura.
Oh,
Let's go, Zorazar.
24, right? Within the aura?
Natural 20, you succeed regardless.
Hey. I like to thank all of my homies in Marquette.
I got a 10. My dragon got a 19.
Yeah, the dragon's less important than me. I'm just kidding. Potato.
Excuse me. The dragon is the most important member of the party. They're adorable.
That's true.
So you at the... Yeah, not in his aura. Okay, so Farouk, Capriccio, Argan, are you within Fordrum's aura? Just
It
barely.
should be. Yeah.
Which, that's 16 plus 3 is 19?
Yeah.
Farouk and Capriccio are the only two who failed. Let me roll my damage dice. That's 8d6.
Oh, I know this spell.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think I
good
have
spell.
this spell.
It's a good spell. That's a really shitty roll.
My dragon is going to use his reaction to reflex resistance this, so I have resistance to the damage.
Does it include necrotic damage, or is it only elemental?
It. Let me click on the ability. Where is it?
So, that is 25 points of necrotic damage to everybody within range, half as much to all of you that are successful.
And then half as much to me again because I'm special.
That is true. You are very special, Braska.
I know we try not to use that term.
Owie.
That's a term?
Alright, so what is this? So. Ooh, that's right. He'll hit his ally. Oh no.
It just references damage, doesn't specify elemental or typing.
Good to know. Thank you. All right. Oh, it would probably help me to stop lagging if I deleted all the Volstrucker bodies, huh?
But how will you know I'm carrying them?
You'll know.
Divided by 2 is...
Round up 13.
13, okay.
Yep,
perfect.
so that's the first of the knight's attacks. Positioning himself there so he doesn't do that. The next knight.
24 hours later? Just kidding.
Oh, I have to make concentration checks.
Oh, anybody concentrating on a spell has to do that.
Okay, Fast Trace is gone, and Favored Foe is still up.
This one over here. You all watch as he begins to weave around the area very quickly.
I'll counter. Is he casting a spell?
No, he's weaving his body.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
As he gets over to here, he leaps off the high ground, landing over here behind you, Argan. Capriccio, you could take an attack of opportunity if you would like.
I'm 10 feet in
Any
the air.
of the others?
Exactly. He's jumping over everybody to get there.
Oh,
He
So-
passed both Zurzar and I as well.
On
Did
the
we get
ground,
that?
he's jumping over everybody to get there.
Yeah, but I have cat-like reflexes.
You really do.
Feline agility.
Is that a no, Capriccio?
no.
Okay. He is going to take his scimitar and attack you twice, Argan. Yeah. 20 to hit.
It's
13 to hit.
missed.
Okay. So that is going to be 8 slashing damage and 19 necrotic damage, Argan. As he strikes out against you, you see this invisible chain appear around you that kind of like draws the blood ever more towards his blade that goes flying off somewhere else. He has some type of latent magic activated against you.
All right, I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance. How much was the total damage?
19 necrotic, 8 slashing, so 27.
So -9, so 18.
18. And this one over here is going to jump over to the pillar, swing around, and jump over to you, Farouk. You're
I am
flying.
invisible.
Isn't he the same guy who cast the circle? Or
No, that was this guy in
one
here.
Okay, thank you.
I'm technically invisible, and my dragon is dodging.
Yep, you are invisible, so he has disadvantage on his attacks against you. Until you get an action to stealth, it doesn't really make you that. Yeah. 13, I assume, misses.
Yep.
How about 20?
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. That'll be 19 necrotic and 8 slashing.
Yeah.
Farouk, your turn.
I'm not looking good. Took a lot out of me. My tokens aren't updating great.
It updated on our side.
Okay, perfect. Okay, this guy is right in front of me. I'm not invisible anymore. Fuck. Fuck it, I'm gonna burn another nature veil to become invisible again. And I'm gonna hop on down to the safe side of down here. Then I'm gonna turn around and take a shot at that Hex Knight, who's my favorite foe,
Oh, yeah.
with Sharpshooter.
Ooh.
And I'm invisible. Do I get advantage?
You do.
Yeah. Does a 21 hit?
21 does, in fact, hit. But you need to roll me a d6. That hits.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 15, 28 points of damage on him.
Yep.
Unless he's looking pretty hurt.
Same thing as before. Instantly enough, the invisibility doesn't go away with an attack. Only goes away at the start of my
Yeah,
next.
it's a really strong ability.
Oh, thank you, Tasha's. 24.
Hits, d6. That hits.
Oh, ignore the extra 1 on the sharpshooter. I can only count favored foe once.
All right, so that's 13 plus 8, so 21.
Yep.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Next up, Argon.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to momentary stasis the guy in front of me.
This one,
Yeah.
Constitution save.
Yes.
All
You're
right,
using your features.
I know.
it's amazing.
It's because I'm afraid to use spell slots.
13. He is momentarily in stasis.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Leave this one alone for now.
Uh,
Kill the other two.
At least this isn't the enchanted one where you have to keep eye contact the whole time. God, that's so.
I'm gonna move away from him since he's. What is he? He's incapacitated, so he can't do anything, right?
Yeah,
It's not just eye contact. You need to stay like right in front of them.
yeah. He's stuttering right now, so like you see him like starting to hit, but then just stops.
And that will be my turn.
His attacks aren't rendering in. Fordrum.
Yeah. So I'm giving up on figuring out where I can stand and where I can't stand, so I'm just gonna float my boots. I click my heels and run for it. And I'm gonna charge this one here and hit him a couple of times.
Hit him.
Okay. 27.
That'll hit him.
I'm gonna smite. On top of that, my where is it called? Divine Smite.
Go for it. Ooh. All right, so we're taking the first one.
Yeah, I think I accidentally clicked twice.
You did. It's good. So that'll be 34 points of damage on him. He's looking really hurt now.
Cool. Try it again. Oh,
15 misses.
fuck's sake. Okay.
Actually, Farouk, add another d6 of lightning damage.
He's Fordrum, the other F word.
Fultrum, sorry.
You're Farouk.
You call your own.
Sorry. We're right next to each other in the call.
20 hits.
I do that too. Call my
Oh no,
own
it's
name.
it's not a hit. It's an extra damage to his last attack.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
Sorry. I just wanted to give him a little extra oomph because my dragon can.
Hell
do
yeah.
that.
Thank you. And that completes my round.
Capriccio.
Yes, ma'am. I am going to move over here. And I'm going to produce flame this boy.
Hit him.
Don't push me.
All right, miss him.
34 misses him?
He's looking
Oh,
bloodied
crazy.
now.
God.
Well, I can't see Farouk, so I cannot heal him.
Right.
True that.
So that's my turn.
Alrighty, next up, Zurazur.
Man, now I can't backstab this person or sneak attack. How disappointing.
Go fight the guy in Braska's room.
Oh, this is a different guy. What the fuck am I talking about?
Or finish that one off so we don't have 3 attacking this.
That's fair. But there's no way I can. Oh, if I got here, would that be advantage? Because this guy's big. Dragon Boy's big.
Dragon Boy up pillar.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's up pillar. Okay. Well, tis a bummer.
And where are you?
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can get around the back of this guy in here.
I could.
And then there's this guy chasing Argon down. But you were instructed not to influence him. I apologize, Argon.
Yeah.
I forgot
Ow.
for a moment.
Don't steal my ability.
It's the first and only time it's ever worked.
I know it's useless when everyone else goes after me.
Okay. What if I just, instead of using my rapier, crazy concept, right? What if I just firebolted in?
What, the guy on the wall over here? Yeah, hit him.
Oh, yeah.
That hits.
Or, ignore the sneak attack for 32 fire.
How do you want to do this? As he's holding onto a sconce, barely off
Holy
the
shit. That's a lot of fire.
It's a lot of fucking fire.
Firebolt is scary at higher levels. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If he's holding onto the sconce, I'll just have it to where, like, it hits the sconce, like, make it, like, erupt into flames, just catch him on fire, so just cinders.
Alrighty. As he ignites and falls to the ground, screaming out in pain and agony. Farouk, you watch as an invisible chain becomes visible and shatters off of your body.
Oh, hey! I don't know if that's good or not, but you're welcome.
Wait, what?
You watch as an invisible chain becomes visible and then shatters off of your body.
I'm sure you'll thank me later for this.
I'm scared of what that means for anyone who's been hit by these guys.
That just means you and him broke up. Duh. Anyway, I'm gonna move right here.
Dumped you.
It did change your relationship dramatically.
It's complicated.
He wanted an open relationship.
Probably has something to do with that D6.
I'm willing to talk about it later if you want to vent anything.
Listen, we could talk about it, just not here.
We
Okay,
can make
that-
this a safe space. Just watch your step.
Braska, are you?
We can make this a safe space. Just don't step diagonally. That's all I ask.
Braska, your go.
Okay, I'm going to make this a very not safe space for this guy.
Uh-huh.
Ricklets?
Misses.
Ooh.
Wait, did you just generically miss an attack?
Yeah,
That's weird.
I know, right?
Hard to do. For
Roll me a
him.
d6. The first attack, you were trying to anticipate his dodge, but he didn't dodge for some weird reason. The second attack,
I said fuck it.
and just swung
just
wildly,
Yep.
and it hits.
All right, and rally.
Roll me your d6. Hits.
I have a question. It's a reactionary rally. Can I hold it so that if that dude who is held by Argon flinches, I can just wing it out then?
No. Unfortunately, it is a reaction. You do it instantly.
That's right. So it's like I'm on Overwatch or whatever that Sentinel moment. So can I just sort of be like, go ahead, move a fucking muscle. And if that guy who Argon releases flinches, then do it, or it has to go now?
I'll make it easier on you. Let's
Yeah.
see what everybody else does, and then you'll decide. You'll be
Okay.
last to resolve. Farouk, would you like to use your reaction to make a weapon attack against the guy in momentary stasis?
No.
Zurazar. Same question.
Do I want to what?
Make an attack, a weapon attack, against the guy in momentary stasis.
I mean, I was told not to, so probably. Plus, I can't even reach him.
Okay. Argon,
No.
No.
Capriccio.
No.
All right, so Forgem, nobody else does it, so
I can't. Then I can't. I'm just holding it in case it moves. But if it's not going to work that way, that's fine.
no problem. All done,
It's never
Braska?
gonna move anyway.
Yep.
So
His turn. Around an area you choose within range. The creature is shaped in a cage. Wait, what? There's no saving throw for that spell? Really?
I beg to differ.
Wait, which spell?
I'm reading. Give me a second. He might not do it. Damn.
Finger of death.
It's actually power word kill.
Yeah.
So Argot, no.
He can't see me.
I don't think he needs to for power word kill.
Actually,
He can-
yeah, that I don't know.
He
Actually,
can move and see.
All right, that's actually a much better idea for him.
Thankfully, I'm invisible right now.
Yes.
That can only target one creature.
Well, he doesn't know where everybody moved to, so he's going to step over here. Oh wait, no, he's smart. La da 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 da. Looks out. La da 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 da.
That was not smart. Smart would have been getting out of the range of Braska, but
Nope, he'll position it right there, because now everybody's in it. Roscoe.
con save again?
This time he puts his hands together and then twists them from side to side quickly and then opens up a small moat and then
This shit.
flicks it around the corner where an expansion of darkness goes throughout the room. This is a different spell.
Oh.
This darkness spreads around all of the corners, and each of you with dark vision can't see through this darkness.
I have a 9th level continual flame on my musical, so
What level?
9th.
Fuck.
Where did you get that?
I cast it when I got 9th level spells.
I had an 8th level
What do
before
you-
that. So
Okay, so what's your radius?
It is, although I think I can't remember. It is a torch.
Well, it's a continual flame, so let's look at continual flame.
Yeah, I linked it.
Let's hope Roll20 decides to start listening to me.
Wow, upcasting that to 9th is insane.
Yeah. It's
I love the
expensive,
fact-
but worth it.
I love the fact they don't give it a range. They specifically just say it's a torch.
Well, torches have a range.
I
so
know
if you
they
say
do.
that.
2040.
Yep.
I know, it just seems like it would have been easier to put 2020 in it rather than just saying torch. But
So that's a
That's
60.
typing.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, these spells are a lot bigger than I thought. Because your torch range is actually the same range as this
Darkness
magic
spell?
of this maddening darkness spell.
Oh,
Yeah, but all of you are still outside of it, so
wait, if it's got that range, then there's no way we could ever be stealth, because that's just a beacon.
He keeps it sheathed throughout the time, I think.
Yeah, I can cover it.
all right, so we'll say on your turn you uncover it. That'll be your interact with an object. So it does go off immediately, though. I just need to see how this works. Yeah, at the start of your turn, it's going to dispel it. Nice.
Yep.
That's awesome. All right, so he cast it, angling it far enough away that it doesn't hit himself.
Yep.
That's
it
his
rarely happens,
only
but when
concern.
it happens,
Yeah. Holy shit, that's awesome. All right, and that is the Hex Knight's turn. Farouk, at the start of your turn, Wisdom saving throw. You might want to make this.
I'm in Fulgrim's aura, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Wisdom. Oh, I am actually good at wisdom.
Don't
So
ever say
anyway.
those words. Those words are like a curse.
True.
Thank you, Goose, so much. Trent can go shove a bone up his bones. Because you want to insult Trent.
Fair enough. So roll again.
Okay, 19 with his +3.
19 is a success, so you have the possibility of surviving this. 42 halved down to 21. Does that
I
take you down?
guess it's on my turn, so my dragon hasn't gotten his reaction yet.
No, your dragon gets its reaction at the start of its turn.
Okay, then. I'll get myself resistance to that. So 21
Down to
divided
11.
by- Yay, I'm alive with 2 hit points.
Way to go!
Oh, can I see? I can't see anything though. I
Not
can't
yet.
s-
Not yet.
I can't see until Capricio's turn. And I don't have any health potions on me. Fuck.
Do you say anything? Call out? Scream in pain and agony?
Ow.
How's viable?
I mean... Okay, then I'm gonna use my action then to activate Tireless, which gives me temporary hit points. Bullshit. 4. And I'll use my bonus action. Dragon can't see either. He's probably gonna disappear. No, he's got more than enough health. He's not gonna disappear, but he can't see.
Oh, your dragon also has to give the save at the end of your turn, but just, yeah, whatever. Oh.
Shit.
While you're
Okay.
deciding.
I'm gonna just cast up flame arrows then as a bonus action.
All right, your arrows are now flaming. Also, Wild, screw you. I already have his token.
Why does he look like the dude from Invincible?
That's just who it is. That's Trent.
He looks like the
I know who you're referencing, yeah.
Are-
yeah, he looks just dead ass like him.
It's your Drake's save now.
Is my Drake within the aura? He's up. So.
Yep. It's a radius.
Alright, so wisdom. God.
So 21 damage. All right,
77.
all done?
Yep.
Argan, start of your turn, wisdom save. You are successful, so 21 damage.
23.
No, I already factored in yours.
Okay.
I can't see him, so I can't do momentary stasis again. So I guess I'll just throw a firebolt at where he used to be, and hope I hit him.
What, the guy in your momentary stasis?
Yeah,
Why is he
he's
out
not
of
in
that?
momentary stasis anymore. It only lasts until the end of his turn.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So,
Perfect.
until the end of my next turn.
Oh, then he's
So
still
he's gonna-
momentarily in stasis.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So he's still in stasis for my turn.
Doo-doo.
So that's gonna put me down to even. Disadvantage because I can't see him, but advantage because he's incapacitated, or is that not? I don't remember what incapacitated.
Incapacitated says you cannot have an action or reaction. You do not have advantage on your attacks.
Is. So it's still disadvantage
Correct.
because I'm blindly throwing a bolt into a spot I can't see.
That'll.
21
Oh.
will hit, but roll me a d6.
Oh, he's targeted me now.
The other one looks like a natural.
That one's been targeting you.
I know.
I had to use pink because it's the closest thing to what you're both blue, Farouk and Argan. So yeah,
No, I
and
understand.
none of them were targeting Capriccio.
All right, 30 damage.
30 damage, and now he's out of it.
And yeah, he's out at the end of my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna move over here, closer to Forge Room. Actually, I'm gonna move right here, so he has to go near Forge Room to hit me.
Nice.
I'll hide behind my paladin, and that's my turn.
Fordrum, start of your turn. Wisdom save.
Oh, joy. I'm fine, I think.
Yeah.
33?
That'll be 21 points of damage then.
That sucks. I feel like a crit on your thing on a. Anyway.
Maybe I'll make a feat for that in the future. An epic
That'd be a
feat.
good feat.
An epic feat.
That'd be a good feat. Is he. Did I see a little fire flicker in this now, or no?
You've seen
The fire
nothing.
is- Shit.
All you hear is gibbering, shrieks, and laughter.
He's right where he was. You know roughly where he's at. You're at disadvantage to hit him, but you still know enough of where he's at to run over and try to attack him if you want.
Okay. Reminder, I'm not on the ground. So when I run in a straight line, I'm not on the ground. My plan is to charge straight across, shield forward, knocking him potentially prone if possible.
So you're taking the shove, knock prone action?
Yeah.
All right, that'll be an oppose athletics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 13, 19. Boom, knocked prone.
Cool.
That replaces one of your attacks.
Yep. Good. Then when he's down like that and I know where he is, I wail on him. I'm still there. Is it still disadvantage?
Straight attack, so 14, which
Okay.
misses regardless.
Okay. So you hear boom clack and then cluck. Big old crack on the ground. Missed.
Someone let the chicken loose.
Capriccio, start of your turn. You have to give me a
Yes.
wisdom save.
Check that and on those sites.
All right, you're good. So only 21 points of psychic damage?
Yeah.
I thought it was necrotic.
No, psychic.
Okay.
I
He
just been
told
saying
you
necrotic.
necrotic, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to be psychic because it's all the gibbering and laughter and shrieks and horrifying sounds that make everybody want to like pee.
Okay, as my object interaction, I'm going to uncover my moonsicle.
Ah! The darkness is shrieked away.
Oh, rally us now! Rally us now!
I don't have that ability.
You see the one guy prone underneath Fordrum.
My goodness. Is Farouk visible?
No, I am not invisible this turn, but I am bleeding on the floor.
So you are visible current.
Yes.
Okay, I can see you. That is good for you. What? It is.
It is. I don't disagree.
I have a total of 6 points.
Not
See,
for
you're
long.
fine.
Capriccio, you are such an MMO healer if I've ever seen one.
Well, and you said the Hex Knight is prone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Yeah, you could either heal Farouk or beat that dude on the ground.
You're right, I'll
Just
put that
definitely-
dude on the ground.
Go stab him with your moonsicle. Farouk could be fine.
Are you on the ground, Farouk? That makes you a target.
I'm technically standing.
I'm technically standing.
For now. I'm going to drop 5 charges of my bomb on Farouk. So first Farouk, that's going to be 5 temporary hit points.
Already did better than my ability.
And then that's going to be another 21 healing.
Good roll.
It is.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
There was.
thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And now I'm going to produce Flame the other two.
All right, disadvantage because they're prone.
I have advantage from foresight, so 34.
Oh, hit.
For 10 damage. What the fuck?
That's not a
That's what I get
firebolt.
for healing you.
It's just because I sort of suck fire in sometimes. It's a thing. Sorry.
As it flew past Fordrum's head, just a little bit of it bleeds off into him. And
Yep, exactly.
That was on
Father's
purpose.
stone is like, I want a taste of that.
fire.
Mm. But that's my turn.
All done?
Yes, ma'am.
Next up, Zurazar. You don't have to make a wisdom save because the madness is dispelled.
Y'all are too good to me. Okay, I don't want to touch the diagonal, so I'm gonna just climb on the wall so I can get right here.
Easy enough.
And then, yeah, this is the dude that cast the spell, right?
No, the other one
No.
inside.
Oh, well, he's cringe. I'm just gonna kill this guy. 16.
Misses.
Bonus action.
Hits.
Hey,
Looks like you're cringe.
28 points of damage.
28. I
We
think that's
rolled a couple of weirdly low attacks.
yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 and a 4, and this one was a 5 and an 11. So 3, 4, 5, 11.
Guess it's not a very reliable talent, is it?
I mean, I never said I was great all the time at stabbing people. I just know I'm good at all the time when talking.
You have exclusively said that you are great, so that is a lie.
No, I've never said that before in my life.
At one point last week, you said you were the smartest person of the group.
Insight.
Put my collar real quick.
Yeah. Don't worry, Fortune. You couldn't beat that insight anyways.
Well, now 20 might.
Anyways, you stab the man on the ground. Anything else?
No, that was it. I used my movement, action, bonus action.
Baraska.
Alrighty.
You couldn't see him
Gonna-
for a second. Now you can.
That was weird. Anyway. Reckless.
Roll me a
And
d6.
then, yeah.
Misses.
Gosh damn it.
Wrong one.
Why did that? Weird. Okay.
Roll me a
It's the
d6.
same thing.
Hits.
There you go.
And rally.
Did I hear rally?
You did.
Oh.
Back on the prone
Nice.
fucker.
Tasty.
Roll your d6. Oh, you did. All right, that hits for another 18. He's just barely still alive, Braska.
I don't like that, but I don't have anything to do with that.
30
about
hits. 32 hits. Natural 20.
There's damage, and I also smite.
Add in that smite.
It is. It's in there.
Oh, okay. So 26 and 16. He's looking pretty hurt. Zurazar, would you also like to use your reaction to make a weapon attack?
Oh, would I? Maybe this time I'll actually get a natural 20.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
see,
That was a-
see, only I can say it, and then I get the reward.
Go
well, that was an
ahead.
effective rally.
Yeah. It's not bad. So let's see. That's 20. That's 30, 46, 52.
So 37 and 15. I just do it bar to make my life easier.
That's fair.
Alrighty. Farouk, would you like to make a weapon attack as your reaction?
Sure, it's going to be a disadvantage because of the
Correct.
bow.
Yep.
But
Not
it
my
gets my
fault.
extra flame damage because of flames. Nope. No, it doesn't.
29. You hit. He's prone. Oh, yeah, you're disadvantaged. Sorry.
Unfortunate.
Nope.
Just glad ones don't hit other player characters.
And nobody
ate
else
all the
uses
20s.
weapons.
Nope.
All done,
Horatio
Braska?
has his out right now for once.
Right. All done,
Yeah,
Braska?
that's my turn. That's actually, you know what? I'm gonna move in here to be a dick to him. That way, he has to leave my range if he wants to do shit to my friends.
Cool. This guy stands up from being prone, flips you
Smart.
off, and is going to
Can
cast
we not
Dimension.
hit him when he stands up?
No,
'cause
this
we already
one.
used our reaction.
I'm talking about this one in here with Braska. He stands up from being prone, flips you off, and will cast Dimension Door on himself, escaping.
Oh, bitch!
This one here is going to stand up from being prone and attempt to cast Dimension Door.
He's doing something, Argan.
Ah, fine. You don't want to burn the spell slot. 4th level. It's the lowest I've got left.
Well, that's exactly the level of Dimension Door.
No, you
Uh-oh.
don't get to go. You have to die because you attacked me personally.
Farouk.
All right.
Got a point.
Let the other guy go, not the one that hit me.
Dragon bow. Gonna sharpshooter it. That's not gonna be enough.
16 misses.
Same thing on the second. 27.
That'll hit.
First one goes by. Fordham's like, more to the right.
How do you want to do this?
Bleeding from his gut, he's just gonna flaming arrow right to the legs, and then the other arrow goes right through his jaw. So kind of like a shish kebab.
So, as you slay the one remaining Volstrecker Hex Knight, them collapsing to the ground and dying, you all catch your breath a little bit after a little bit of a tough fight.
Okay.
Ah, damn it, mine ran away.
Perhaps we move to the not booby-trapped room.
The room we don't
Agreed.
know is booby-trapped.
Well, considering you just had a fight in there and didn't set anything off, I'm going to assume it's not booby-trapped.
I don't know, I do that sometimes.
So, entering into the room, who's going to roll their investigation to see if it's booby-trapped or not?
I would like to.
Yes, Farouk, slay. How did you know his subclass?
Were these constructs or were these people?
These were people.
Oh, wait a minute. Could I like fucking sift through his body to see if he may have something to prevent him from like activating traps? Like maybe like an identification, like maybe something that like if he walks in, it's like, oh, don't trap this guy.
Roll me an investigation.
Maybe this will be another natural 20. No. Oh, I will burn a sorcery point to reroll it though. Watch it be 10. Booski. I'm really good at calling these things. It sucks.
So. You do not find anything like that on their persons. The scimitars they were wielding are strange, however. They seem incredibly powerful for, well, what you are fighting. I mean, for security guards in general, scimitars usually aren't this well crafted and magically infused. Farouk, investigating this room in here, with the many tables, it would appear that many of these plates, drinks, were all already formed, and it seems militant in nature, as if people were using this room in particular to eat. All of his security would be eating and then go back out to what they were doing. That being said, nothing in here appears to be directly trapped. Inside of this room, you can easily open the door and see that that appears to be a kitchen. Whereas in this room, there appears to be a small armory. Looking in here, you see that there's an arcane floating rune over these stairs that descend downwards.
There's another runic barrier blocking the path downward.
Kitchen.
Of course there is.
What's our potion supply?
Brosket, there are 5 bottles of wine on the table. Or, yeah.
I've got all 11 still in my pack. None of you decided to come and collect them, so I've just been kind of holding them. So if any one of you needs one, I would recommend taking one now.
I'd
Yeah,
like one.
I'll take one.
I will start reaching in my bag of holding and whoop to each person. So I got 2 down, so that's 9. I will even drink one myself. I'm not too hurt. However, I don't want to be on the wrong end of a bad spell.
I'll also take 2, and I'm gonna drink them now.
Go right
Okay,
ahead.
so that's 2 for you. So we are down to 6 healing potions.
The healing potion, dude. 2d4 plus.
2. Also, who has the greater? I know there was one.
I have 2 graders and 1 supreme.
I gave one of you the greater. Who
I
had it?
miscalculated that.
What?
I,
Oh,
I did double what I was going to do.
nice. I mean, if no one claimed the greater healing potion, then I guess I still have it. 'Cause I
Joey,
only
is,
have,
it,
there was only the 1 in 11 healing potions.
Joey, is it alright if I take those first 4 numbers?
For what?
I accidentally doubled in a custom roll. Is it alright if I take the first 4?
Yeah.
Since
That's
second
fine.
2?
That's fine. I am a benevolent GM. You're all welcome.
Can I take the first 2 of his number? No, I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm back above half.
So Broska's drinking everything on the table.
Not all of it, just some.
Okay. So,
That's the last I'm drinking for right now.
that's 1 minute's worth of healing, Capriccio. Everybody's still looking pretty hurt. Well, not everybody, but most of them.
I don't know about y'all, I feel great. little singed in places, but you know, it could be worse. Who's that healing word to?
Not for you.
Oh no, it should be for me. That way I can be back in the trips.
I gave you a trip.
I'm gonna trip you into one of these fucking trapped like tiles. Don't test me.
I fly, so no.
I'll just trip you in the air. There's a fall speed of 600 feet, so just like
While they're arguing about that, I'm going to steal whatever food wasn't hidden well.
Roll me an investigation.
$18.
There's a whole ass ham honk in that kitchen.
Hell yeah. There was a whole ass ham hock.
True.
What room are these stairs in? That room?
On the right side of the armory. It's technically these stairs, but they're going down, but there's
Right.
a glyph on them.
So I get to raid the kitchen, then I get to raid the armory. But
I don't suppose with that 25 there's any like it's just a normal armory. Like there's no like in case of axe injury break potion glass.
No. But you do notice the suits of armor on either side definitely have runic markings on them.
Oh, those are also runic.
good runic or bad runic?
Considering they didn't animate to attack us.
Yet. I'll just
I'm good.
disassemble the armor.
I'm going to use detect magic to make sure it looks generally fine.
Oh, they look very magical right now.
Okay.
What school?
What
of
school?
Magic?
Abjuration.
They're the protecty kind, so probably good stuff.
All right. So we've got a big nasty glyph of some form to get past. Unless we want to try and dispel it, my best suggestion is I just anti-magic field and walk us all through it.
That might take care of the suits of armor too. Unless you want me to try and disassemble them. Like maybe we take away their feet so they don't animate.
I don't know that I want to spend the time.
Question:
Gotta
while I
be
have
running out of
detect
time.
magic up, what kind of magic is in the glyph?
Oh, necromancy.
Necromancy.
Of course it is.
Throwing a body at it.
The body
If
is
you
turned.
do that, I'm running out of this room.
The body is turned to goo on the ground.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't want to touch that.
Anybody opposed to me just suppressing the whole thing while everyone walks past it?
Nope.
I'm not against it.
Sure, go
Alright.
ahead.
I'm gonna burn a scroll. I'm gonna burn a scroll of anti-magic field. And so
That's gonna cover the whole room, isn't it? It's
What
like
is the
30
10
radius?
foot.
It's small.
Yeah, it's only 10 foot around me.
So, keep in mind, all of your magical items that are not artifacts, specifically artifact rarity, are suppressed while within 10 feet of Argon. That includes you, Argon.
Yep, I'm aware.
So, you all see Argon take his true form.
A Goliath.
Yeah, nothing changes. Just
Oh my God, he's. What am I supposed to be saying?
Hey, I just had a thought. That's us dispelling another thing. Doesn't that mean that we're triggering another attack?
It's entirely possible, but
It doesn't dispel it, it suppresses it.
yeah, we have to
Depends on how
we
the
have to
alarm
get
works, I
past
don't
it
know.
regardless.
You-
So
You also see the suits of armor crumble down to the ground, no longer being held up by magic.
Okay.
all right, so Braska, you move forward. I'll stay right behind you. That way you can everyone just kind of pile in as fast as possible behind me. So because I can only hold the suppression for so long. So we're just gonna have to march in lockstep until we get into the next room.
That's gonna dispel my flame arrows, isn't it?
Oh, he
Yep.
does.
Well, I don't suppress it. Oh no.
It suppresses magical items. They reignite when they leave the aura,
Yeah.
or after 10 minutes.
It's not a magical item. It's the spell flame arrows.
Oh, then yeah, then it'll be back after you leave the aura, but inside the aura they're mundane.
Okay.
It's a same thing with concentration spells in general.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, y'all have been in watery places before.
How long have we been in Trent's house in terms of when we started?
Less
I
than
don't
an
know,
hour.
like an hour.
Damn.
The only stops we've taken are the 3 minutes for Capriccio to cast spells. We really haven't slowed down much.
As you all are wandering down, heading into the depths of Trent's estate. Is this loud enough?
I'm hearing it.
At
Yes.
first, as you are approaching Braska, you see that roughly about 20 feet below where you were at ground level, there's water moving and filtering around. But as Argon steps down towards it, the water seems to get pushed back.
Neat.
Oh, let me move Farouk over here. Farouk, you're going to have to drag your mob out onto the next map. as
Sure.
soon as I put you guys over there. But yeah, let me just get it set up.
Wait, so the water's magic.
Mhm.
Oh, god damn it.
Was. Well, is. It's got to take some doing, conjuring a bunch of water.
Well, if it was conjured, then it would be mundane water. This is getting pushed back because it is magical.
Damn.
So
Looks at the tsunami spell I never used.
you all keep venturing down and down. And after the water recedes away from you all, it does filter back into the area behind you all as well. You see, there's one more door in front of you. This door does not have any markings as soon as you get close enough to it. It is solid. But there's just a strange sensation from behind it. What are you doing about the door?
Can you open it, Braska?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open it.
I mean, if Argon just walks 10 feet of it, does it still exist?
Yes, the magic on it is not protecting it, but the door is still physically there. Braska, athletics check. Let's see if you can handle a door.
I'll
Yeah.
assist.
Oh, perfect.
So, the two of you, 1, 2, crash. The door is slammed open wide. And you see inside, there's a little bit of a research chamber down here. You see these two desks on either side, Braska, and a small bridge where the actual natural running water around this estate is flowing through. Further up ahead, there appears to be these various different flowers and flora from a very strange variety as well. They seem to be filtering through this gridlock-like cage that they rest on easily. Beneath the cage is dirt that has the water flowing through it very, very consistently.
Hydroponics lab.
What
This
What?
is his hydroponics lab.
the fuck's that?
It's where they grow pot in ever-moving water.
I
The
wouldn't
shit they
know,
do to
I'm
grow
innocent.
roses indoors.
It's
You're
it's,
innocent.
it's like helping with oxygen, kind of too. Like
I mean, I'm down to burn all this either way.
no, what if there's like good pot here though?
Can
I'm down to
I?
burn it.
Can I?
Oh
make
fuck,
a
we're
check
all
to
gonna get
see-
high.
Can I make a check to see what kinds of plants he has in here?
Sure. Nature, unless you were proficient in herbalism or poisoners.
I would like to assist.
I'm proficient in nature and herbalism. So what do I do?
Your pick. Well, if Braska's helping you, I'm assuming nature, Braska?
Yep.
So nature.
I already had advantage, but thank you. I will guide me, sir.
Mhm.
I mean, if you already have advantage, then just roll
no.
separate.
There
We
it
are
is.
not fighting Trent this week, guys. We're just not.
I'm sorry, you put a garden in front of the fucking druid.
Dude.
Fucking hippies. Anyways.
We're trying to make it. We're trying to make it to episode 10 before we fight Trent.
That's my goal. Honestly, my goal is just to get Sunday to make it close. Y'all are moving. So, looking at the various plants in here, Capriccio, only 1 or 2 of them are native to this world. A couple are Fey, and a couple belong to other foreign locations. They shouldn't be able to grow here and persist here. Some of these vines are grasping in nature, which will immediately lash out at anybody who gets too close, who doesn't have specific fragrance attached to them from, well, the female version of those plants. There's other ones that will produce a noxious gas that'll fill the room and, well, kill anybody who requires breathing. Or at least attempt to. It's not really that lethal. Interestingly among them, however, you see those round ones with the 4 red leaves at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Audrey too.
Those are called the Death Kiss Bloom flower. They're naturally attuned to things that produce necromantic energies and feed on that. And as such, they seem to strive on producing that. They will attempt to grasp out at anything living in order to turn it into an undead creature. It looks like the flower is trying to kiss you when it does so, but realistically, the gases on the inside of it are lethal.
Okay. I will relay all of this information to the rest of the group.
So we should avoid those?
Well, it looks like we should avoid most things in here. Yeah.
Did we burn it all?
No?
You
Just-
sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Damn.
Oh, how unfortunate. I know just the right spell, but I'm not ready to cast it today.
Unfortunate.
No.
And I just realized I did not finish dynamic lighting this room. My bad. I'm just gonna knock that out real quick. So, from last you all heard, this is the area that, well, the starting area where you might be able to find Trent. The workstone ends through the watery pathway around you all. Seems to venture out into various different tunnels and systems attached to this island. There we go. But
Hey.
You guys can walk in. I did bring you over to the map, didn't I?
Yep.
Yes.
You can start walking in if you would like, if you feel safe.
Well, that's a completely different answer.
You said if we get closer, shit's gonna attack us, right?
Yes, I did.
And
I mean,
not to light it on fire.
no.
How close to the ceiling are these plants grown?
Most of them are probably 10 feet off the ground. A select few of them seem to be longer. Capriccio, you would know the grasping ones in particular. They don't care how far you go. If you're within their reach, they will grasp at you and drag you down.
Well, I could technically bring all of you to the other side, but that would leave me behind, which is fine. But, yeah. I could take you all to the other side. Do you think you can bring me to you, Argan, or Fortram, maybe?
I don't have any kind of teleportation for that.
Hmm.
Um,
Maybe if I fly really fast.
You think they'd hit an invisible guy?
Do I think they'll hit the invisible guy?
Plants rarely rely on things as mundane as eyes to see things.
Well, you might have noticed, Broska, that plants don't have eyes.
Damn.
Appreciate. I can dimension door us across.
Okay, in that case, stay here with me, and then I can bring the rest of you to the other side. Although, Farouk, you might have to, I don't know how you want to handle your dragon. Hi, in the way with the dragon.
My dragon can try to fly. He's quite fast.
Well, hopefully he's faster than the plants. Are you all ready?
yeah, I'll drop anti-magic shell
Okay.
because I'm assuming this won't work with anti-magic shell up. So
Wait. Let me verify that. Well, it does have the word magical in it, so no.
Yeah, you naturally open up a portal and send them flying over like a god.
yeah. Don't give Capriccio that kind of ammunition.
Hey, one day.
Not yet.
So, everybody.
What's over here? Is this like...
You see
This is
that
a
there
path,
is
right?
a cage set up there. A grate that is open enough that you can see through it. Seems to have some of the water flowing through rapidly, descending down into this stream. Presumably it would head outside of the estate.
So there's like a wall, and there's a grate.
That water is
Right.
filtering through. Yes.
Okay.
The water is pretty much at level of the grate that you are walking on, like right underneath it. With dirt all around it as well. It's like flooded soil.
Alternatively, we could try to follow the streams. Well, the stream. Instead of going through.
The room
Alright.
that he's in does not have human-hewn walls. That's one of the information bits that we got from the baby. So
Yeah,
I'm
let's
betting
go.
that-
Let's go. Oh, sorry. I thought
I'm
you-
betting that this watery area could be along the right path.
Yeah, before we use a bunch of resources, let's see what's down the water first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. So did you drop your anti-magic already, Argan, or is it
No.
still up? Okay,
If we haven't used it yet.
very well. Just
Can
keep
I-
tabs.
Make a survival check to try to determine where the water is going, like how the stream is flowing.
You may.
Assist.
Thank you.
God damn it. Who needs a bard? Braska helps everybody with everything.
31.
The helpful barbarian. That's actually a first in my games.
That's a good moniker, Broska the Helpful Barbarian.
Yeah.
You could rally that into a career later.
But everyone knows I'm awesome.
True.
So, 31. Interestingly enough, the water does filter through here a little bit, but it's almost like it's pulled through the grates, like the plants are thirsty for it. The water from this end is flowing downstream. The hell's that? Oh, ignore that.
The hell is that?
Gladly.
I don't think I will.
Ignore that.
What is this eldritch creature?
I choose not to ignore that.
All right. The stream seems to be pushing downwards at a fairly rapid pace. But when it crosses into here, it becomes still, and that is not a natural thing, Farouk. It's as if the water goes there and settles, or maybe floods into someplace else. Like, beneath this stream is a tunnel of some kind.
Under the grate with the plants.
What was the question?
Sorry, I'm just trying to picture. You said it settles here with the grate and the plants, so there's potentially like opening under them going down.
No, down here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that ping.
Yeah, no problem.
So if we're going by the natural flow of how this place would set up, down this waterway would be how everything conjects.
That's how it's supposed to, but it's becoming still down there, which isn't natural unless it's flowing someplace else.
Water past this way is unnaturally still. I mean, it's going somewhere that I can't make out from here. Most likely somewhere further in.
Maybe a waterbed?
Trent's got a waterbed down here.
I believe it.
Well, no time like the present.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Farouk, pick a direction and let's somebody lead the way.
I'll get on my dragon and we will kind of, I guess, does anyone want to go with me and the dragon as a scout?
Sure.
Alright, so Broska is getting carried by dragon.
All right, both of you get on dragon and you start moving.
Gonna head the south way.
Very well.
Tell me when.
Okay. When you get here, yep, right there. You can stop. You see that it opens up into these little resting areas. Over this side, Farouk, you can see that there's a ladder attached to the natural stones of this environment down into the water. On this one, there's no such thing. However, you do notice there's some type of thickened chain over there. Each link appears to be about 1.5 inches thick.
Does it look like it's going into the water or going past my vision into a tunnel?
Oh, it looks like it's open, unlatched. Was originally connected there, but whatever it was tied to is released.
Whoa. There's a ladder over here, and apparently something is loose down here with us.
Oh.
Well, that obviously can't be anything but good. So, I mean,
Anything look like it's moving?
Roll me a perception check.
Nope.
No, the water's perfectly still.
I have a passive of 19. Did that proc anything?
No.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
It tells you there's a ladder over there and there's an unlatched chain.
I'm gonna have my dragon move me and Broska to the top of where that ladder is.
On the right-hand side, over here.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Assuming there's a path we just can't see because of how the layering works.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's no additional paths.
So it's just a ladder coming from the water up to here.
Yeah. and it enters down into the pool of water beneath its surface. Once you get over here, Farouk, there's a familiar scent. You look around and there's some rotted meat kept in a crate behind that rock.
Is it just generic meat, or can I deduce what they were feeding?
It's generic. Probably cow.
Feeding it. Okay, I'm gonna use my once a day beast bond to bind with my dragon. And I'm gonna send him into the water to see what's down there.
Oh, you could do that too.
Yep.
Broska the helpful druid.
Isn't your dragon a dragon?
Oh,
So you're
Can't
sending
put
your
it
dragon
underwater,
down
but
there?
he's got a good con. I just want to see what's under there.
It descends into the water and then continues to head down. I need you to roll me a perception check utilizing his perceptions.
Perception is wisdom.
Correct.
$19.
Heading down there, there's these little crystals along the wall. Vibrant looking. Diamond, perhaps? And they're set periodically and fairly well organized as well. You notice hanging off one of the edges of these walls, because it's not perfectly smooth, appears to be a hand severed right above the elbow. The hand grasping and stuck onto the rock that was holding on, but everything else that was attached to the hand gone. Do you keep going?
Gonna instruct him to go towards the rock that the hand was grasping.
It's also important that since you did Beast Sense, you are no longer concentrating on Pass Without Trace.
Pass Without Trace died in the battle.
Oh, okay, cool.
I lose flame arrows.
There we go. So you said you convey that to Broska?
Yeah, everything I'm relaying to Broska, and I'm assuming he'll just repeat everything I'm saying loudly enough that everyone can hear.
Yeah.
Great assumption. So, you go down a little further. The chamber opens up a bit, and you see that there is a path that wanes to the other side. It's a small path, but the walkway itself does not have any water around it, as if it has a magical barrier stopping water from flooding in there. As you venture deeper, a portion of the wall begins moving. Your dragon looks over, and it seems to be sliding around the walls, watching carefully. Clearly a predatory entity that blends into the environment almost perfectly. But on the prowl, if you weren't keeping a careful watch, you would not have noticed.
Is a natural camouflage. Gonna instruct him to go closer to the barrier.
Okay. as he descends down closer and closer to the barrier. The thing on the wall lowers itself deeper down. And your Drake gets right next to it and looks through the tunnel. Inside, there's this blue glow that it can see from the corner of its eyes, but to look down that tunnel, it will have to look away from the predator. The predator seems to be positioning itself just like that.
I would like to command my Drake to attempt to intimidate this predator with his lightning teeth, because his attribute is lightning.
Please roll me an intimidation roll while I look to see if this thing is immune to fear.
Well, doesn't matter.
It has a dazzling smile.
Really pretty teeth.
Shiny. The lightning keeps them clean.
It does, actually.
Such a
Yeah,
pretty
dragon does not turn its back on predator. He's gonna try to bite at it.
Okay. Your Drake goes towards the predator. Deep in the waters, you watch as he swims. No natural swim speed, correct?
Yeah, no, but his flying and normal speed are 40, so that matters.
So he's down to 20 then. That's good. As it swims closer and closer towards this predator, you watch as a segment of the wall blooms open, and you see these long tendrils with hundreds of sharp teeth all the way across it latch out instantly at your Drake. I need you to give your Drake a dexterity saving throw.
Hey. Motherfucker. Can't roll to save his life.
Literally.
You watch as this strange creature begins wrapping its entire body, unfolding it. It's almost like a seahorse, but it starts unfolding with all of these long tendrils and teeth imbued all over these tendrils and its chest cavity and its head and its neck, and it begins wrapping and slowly trying to grasp at your Drake. The first round of your Drake being bitten, this creature is going to deal 36 points of piercing damage to it.
36?
Yes.
Wow.
Then your Drake gets to make its attack.
Well, I really hope this isn't the place we need to go. It's grappling him. Does he get to make attacks normal?
Yes, it is grappled. It is not restrained.
Okay. Okay, so perfect bite. 18.
18 will just barely hit.
Awesome. That is 7 piercing, 7... Wait, no. That's not how that works. It's 1d6 plus 6 plus 2d6, which the average said it was 7.
So 7 points of damage. How much damage?
It's got 7 lightning damage and then 1d6 plus 6 piercing.
Okay, 1d6 plus 6. So that's 4 plus 6, 10, 17.
Okay. So...
Okay. And it does not have multi-attack, does it?
No, it really doesn't get a lot.
Okay. The next round, this creature's body finishes unfolding and wrapping around it even tighter and tighter, and you can feel the crunching of your drake inside of it as it slowly suffocates it. And then your drake is dispelled. But you got a good look of this creature. This watery seahorse that utilized its entire body to suffocate your drake. And you saw, as it was doing that, it was beginning to move closer towards the surface.
I'm glad we've never seen that token before.
Gasp. I forgot I
Pretty
left it in
frightening.
the other corner when I was setting up the map and shit. My bad.
Move. We need to move now. It's coming
Alright.
up. I'm burning a second and I'm resummoning my Drake.
All right. Bloop. There's a drake. Oh. So.
Interesting. Comes back at full health.
All right, let's try to get back to the others because I feel like that's a better shot.
Why don't you guys roll me an initiative roll, please?
I let them know it was coming, so they're aware.
There we go. That's way better than last time.
Jeez. All right, let's see how horrible I roll. This has a +6 to the roll. 22! We love 22.
This thing is nasty.
Right now, I'm feeling at least indifferent to 22.
I rolled literally the same thing as last time. Holy shit.
So it's
You guys can see that, right?
22.22. No, it's all your imagination.
No, this whole situation's part of your imagination. We're here to help you wake up, wake up, wake up.
So, when we come back next week, everybody, prepare yourselves to fight one of the Eldritch of the Deep. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. See ya.